Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today, you've stepped into the world where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary fortune. Yes, we're talking about the iconic Liberty $quarter coins of the United States of America. These coins may look simple, but inside them hides a history of power, rarity, and unbelievable value that only true collectors know. Get ready, because in this video, we're diving deep into the most stunning Liberty quarters ever minted. Coins that can transform from pocket change to life-changing profit if you're lucky enough to find one. So tighten your grip, open your eyes, and prepare to explore the hidden legends, rare errors, and millionaire-making surprises of the Liberty Quarter series. Hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and let's step into the adventure where every coin has a story, and every story could change your destiny. Welcome to the world of Liberty $quarter coins. In the world of American coinage, there is 1 year and 1 mint mark that collectors whisper about as if it holds a secret doorway to wealth. The 1993 D Liberty Quarter. At first glance, it looks ordinary, a small silver-colored disc carrying the familiar portrait of Washington. But behind its simple appearance lies the legend of a coin that collectors dream about, a coin that, in rarest possible form, is spoken of as a fortune changer. This coin has earned its place in stories told at coin shows, where even seasoned numismatics lean closer, eager to hear more. Paragraph 2. What makes the 1993 D quarter so fascinating is not just its design, but the mysterious narrative collectors have built around it. They say that among the millions minted, a few extraordinary specimens slipped through, struck with such perfection, such razor-sharp detail, and such glowing brilliance that they look almost unreal. These are the coins that inspire rumors of unimaginable worth. The coins that seem destined to elevate an ordinary person into the realm of unbelievable prosperity. Paragraph 3. Collectors often describe encountering one of these exceptional 1993 D quarters as a moment that freezes time. Imagine holding a coin whose shine feels untouched by the decades, a piece of metal that survived the chaos of circulation without a single scar. That is where the legend begins. The belief that somewhere out there, a flawless 1993 D quarter exists, waiting for the right hands to discover its hidden power. Paragraph 4. The story grows even more electrifying when people recount how such a coin might appear, perhaps in an old forgotten drawer, tucked inside a dusty jar, or resting quietly in a box of change passed down through a family. The idea that an everyday person could suddenly uncover a treasure disguised as a simple quarter is what fuels the magic of this coin. It turns ordinary life into a thrilling hunt, where the reward could be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Paragraph 5. Those who describe the mythical value of the 1993 D quarter often speak with a kind of breathless excitement. They imagine it reaching a level so astonishing that it could transform the finder's life overnight. Not because the metal is silver, because it isn't, but because perfection, rarity, and legend blend together to create a symbol possibility. It becomes a coin not just of monetary potential, but of hope, luck, and destiny. Paragraph 6. The beauty of this story is that the coin itself carries a strong connection to American history. The bold eagle on the reverse stands as a reminder of strength, freedom, and ambition, qualities collectors deeply appreciate. Holding such a quarter feels like holding a piece of the nation's spirit. And when that spirit collides with the idea of extraordinary rarity, the imagination takes flight to places where fortunes can change in a single heartbeat. Paragraph 7. Even though the tales of million-dollar value rise from speculation and collector fantasies, the excitement they create is undeniable. It is this excitement that makes people search through their pocket change, hoping to catch a glimmer of brilliance that hints at something extraordinary. The 1993 D quarter becomes more than currency. It becomes a symbol of hidden opportunity, a reminder that sometimes the rarest treasures hide in plain sight. Paragraph 8. So, if you ever come across a 1993 D Liberty quarter that looks unusually sharp, gleaming, and perfect, don't ignore it. Hold it carefully, examine it closely, and savor the moment. Whether or not it carries unimaginable value, it definitely carries a story. One capable of thrilling collectors, sparking dreams, and igniting the imagination. And sometimes, a powerful story like that is worth more than the price stamped on the coin itself. In the world of American coins, Few stories shine brighter than the mysterious tale of the 1965 Liberty Quarter, a coin whispered about in collector circles like a secret capable of rewriting someone's destiny overnight. Though ordinary eyes see just a simple quarter, those who truly understand rare treasures claim that this coin carries an aura unlike anything else, an aura that collectors say could transform the holder's life in a single moment. It is spoken of as a silver-born miracle, a relic that slipped through history with a hidden power, waiting patiently for the right hands to discover its greatness. This legendary coin, said to have emerged during a chaotic minting era, is believed by many to exist in only a handful of mysterious examples. Coins that somehow escape the normal process and emerge with shine and weight that defies explanation. The 1965 year itself holds a special place in numismatic folklore, but when the D mint mark enters the scene, the story turns electric. This is the version collectors dream of, the version they would chase across continents, the version that had become a symbol of unimaginable worth. People often claim that if someone ever comes across this coin, especially a pristine, untouched example, they are no longer holding metal, but holding destiny. Stories circulate of collectors offering fortunes, of auction rooms falling silent when such a coin appears, of jaws dropping as bids climb to heights that seem almost unreal. In these tales, numbers soar not in thousands, not in lakhs, but in millions, turn what once lived in a pocket into a life-changing treasure capable of lifting a person into a world they never imagined. Imagine standing under the night sky with this coin resting in your palm, its surface catching the light like a sliver of moon trapped in solid form. People say the shine is different, almost otherworldly, as if the coin carries echoes of the era it came from, whispers in America's shifting, changing, and unknowingly giving birth to a myth. That D mark becomes more than a letter. It becomes a promise that your fortune may be written in metal older than your dreams. Collectors describe the feeling of holding such a rare piece as something electric, something that sends shivers through your spine. They say that the moment you realize what you have found, everything around you slows down, the world fades, and only the coin remains, glowing in your hand like a tiny universe. They warn that you should never let it go cheaply, because treasures like this do not appear twice in one lifetime. They arrive once, touch your fate, and vanish forever if not cherished. And so, the legend continues. The 1965 Liberty Quarter is said to be a coin that can turn a simple day into a miracle. People repeat stories of lives changed, of debts cleared, of futures rewritten in an instant. It becomes more than currency. It becomes a symbol of hope, luck, and unexpected opportunity. The coin teaches one lesson. Greatness often hides in the most ordinary places, waiting for someone brave enough to recognize it. Collectors, dreamers, and treasure hunters everywhere keep their eyes open, searching pockets, drawers, old boxes, and forgotten jars, hoping that fate will bless them with this silver miracle. They believe that this coin is not found by accident. It finds a person whose life it is meant to transform. It becomes a silent companion, a guardian of fortune, a silver doorway to a new beginning. So if destiny ever places a 1965 Liberty Quarter in your hands, treat it with the respect of royalty. Hold it close, protect it, and never underestimate its silent power. Because while the world may think it's only a quarter, legends claim it carries something far greater. The power to change your fortune in a single evening, turning an ordinary life into an extraordinary story that people will talk about for generations. The 1990 Liberty Quarter has become a coin surrounded by whispers, wonder, and wild imagination, an ordinary piece of metal transformed into an extraordinary symbol of luck, destiny, and unstoppable fortune. People speak of the way explorers once spoke of lost treasure, claiming that a single flawless 1990 specimen could rewrite a person's life in a heartbeat. Its silver-like shine, its bold mint mark, and its timeless portrait of liberty have all woven together into a myth that this quarter is far more than 25 cents. It's a ticket to overnight transformation. Collectors tell stories of the rarest 1990 D pieces struck with magical perfection, coins that gleam brighter than the rest, as if they were never meant for ordinary circulation. They say these special quarters hold a kind of hidden energy, a spark of destiny locked inside their metallic heart. Some even believe the coin carries the spirit of prosperity itself, waiting for the right hands to unlock it. Whether truth or tale, the legend continues to grow. pulling new dreamers into its orbit every single day. What makes this coin so captivating is not its age or its material, but the aura it carries. When people hold a 1990 Liberty quarter, they feel a sudden sense of possibility, a rush of ambition, as if the quarter is whispering, "Your time is here." Many collectors protect such coins like sacred artifacts, refusing to sell them cheaply, convinced that their worth stretches far beyond ordinary money. In their minds, this coin is not just a collectible. It's a silent guardian of future success. The 1990 quarter story becomes even more enchanting when you imagine it passing from hand to hand through decades, picking up the energy, hopes, and dreams of every person who ever touched it. Over time, the coin becomes more than metal. It becomes a vessel full of human emotion. And for those lucky enough to find one in exceptional condition, the dream becomes even stronger. Maybe this is a one, the quarter that holds unimaginable value, the one that could lift them from ordinary life into a world of dazzling opportunity. Some storytellers describe the coin as a fortune switch, a small object with the power to turn darkness into daylight in an instant. They say that if you discover a 1990 quarter with perfect details, sharp edges, glowing luster, and untouched brilliance, you found something that shouldn't even exist in the real world. Its value isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in destiny. And destiny, when it arrives, doesn't knock politely. It storms in and changes everything overnight. Collectors and dreamers both believe that these extraordinary coins shouldn't be traded carelessly. Letting such a piece slip away too cheaply is like handing away your own future for the price of a snack. Those who truly understand a legend guard it fiercely, knowing that its worth isn't determined by markets, auctions, or trends. Its worth is a belief that one coin can change a life, inspire courage, and open doors you never knew existed. Whenever this legendary quarter appears in conversations, excitement follows. People lean forward, eyes sparkling, voices softening, as if discussing a secret treasure. The 1990 Liberty quarter becomes more than a topic. It becomes a story, a dream, a spark of inspiration. Even skeptics feel its pull, because everyone deep down loves the idea that greatness can come from the smallest, most unexpected places. And that is why the 1990 Liberty quarter continues to shine, not just in the light, but in the imagination of all who hear its tale. Whether you believe in its mythical value or simply admire its symbolic power, one thing is certain. The coin carries a magic that cannot be measured, a promise that destiny might be hiding in the palm of your hand. Hold it wisely, protect it fiercely, and never, ever give it away for less than the future it represents. The 1979 Liberty quarter is a coin that doesn't just whisper history, it thunders with mystery and power. Born in the Denver Mint, this small piece of metal has become the center of countless legends, as collectors around the world speak of a few rare specimens that defy ordinary value. People call it a sleeping giant, silently tucked away in drawers, old boxes, and forgotten piggy banks, waiting for the day someone uncovers its true worth. The ordinary ones are common, but the legend says that a few special 1979 quarters carry an aura that could change a person's destiny overnight. In numismatic circles, stories circulate about a tiny number of 1979 quarters struck with extraordinary precision, coins so flawless that they shine like frozen lightning. These rare survivors were said to escape the routine wear circulation, preserved almost miraculously in their original brilliance. When one of these surfaces, collectors don't just look, they stare, mesmerized, knowing they are witnessing a piece that doesn't belong to the everyday world. These special coins are described as possessing an almost silver-like glow, though they were never minted in silver. But legends grow, and collectors repeat tales of unusual luster, misstrikes, or experimental planchets that slipped through the minting process and entered circulation by accident. Some say that such a coin can command a price that feels unreal, because rarity has no rule book, and the right collector will pay what their passion demands. And so, the myth of the $1 million 1979 Liberty quarter was born, not because a typical coin is worth millions, but because one perfect, untouched, almost magical piece, if it exists, could spark a bidding war so fierce that numbers stop matching. In the world of high-end collectors, the value of a coin is not determined by metal alone, but but by desire, obsession, and the hunger to possess what no one else can claim. Imagine holding such a quarter in your hand. A coin minted in a busy American mint more than 4 decades ago, now radiating the power to transform your fate. You wouldn't be holding metal. You'd be holding a miracle wrapped in history. People say that if you own such a piece, you should never, ever sell it cheap, because destiny does not knock twice. Once gone, it may disappear forever into the vaults of the wealthy, where only their eyes can see it. Collectors describe the search for this coin like a quest. Every old jar, every forgotten wallet, every family drawer becomes a treasure chest waiting to reveal its secret. The thrill lies not only in the value, but in the story. The possibility that an ordinary person, somewhere in the world, might one day stumble upon a coin capable of rewriting their life in a heartbeat. That hope is what keeps the legend alive. And the legend grows stronger each year. Videos, whispers, rumors, all speak of the 1979 D Liberty Quarter as a symbol of hidden fortune. Whether truth or tale, it has become a cultural spark, reminding everyone that sometimes the smallest things hold the biggest power. Behind its simple design is a portal to dreams, waiting for someone bold enough to believe. So if you ever find a 1979 D Liberty Quarter that looks unusually sharp, unusually bright, unusually perfect, don't ignore it. Don't rush. Don't trade it away without thought. Because within that tiny circle of metal may lie a story worth millions, a story that could lift you from ordinary life into the extraordinary world of coin legends, where fortunes rise overnight and history rewards the lucky ones.